Who's doing the intro this time?
And you boys want to?
That's all you, Jerry.
Welcome back to the Disaster Party Podcast. It's your boy Jerry with my other boys, Christian and Daniel.
Hello.
Hi.
What are we talking about today, Jerry?
YouTubers and what happens when average people get famous.
That's like maybe Jake Paul and Logan Paul, but that was like years ago.
Yeah.
I think Twitch streamers
Twitch streamers
are good examples. But even then, I can't even name that many because I kind of forget about their controversies.
Yeah.
And they aren't that notable, in my opinion. Go on.
It's so weird how you could do like some messed up stuff, but like just give it like some time and people will forgive you. As long as like you show some growth to it, I guess.
I mean, look at KSI.
Yeah.
He said some fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he agreed with like Andrew Tate's ideals once upon a time.
Oh yeah.
But like he now doesn't because he's realized that they're kind of toxic. He's like, damn, I was an annoying little shit for thinking that. Now I'm grown up, and I saw that Andrew Tate's trying to call him out for that shit. And KSI is like, okay, yeah, I believe that like 6 years ago, but the difference is I grew up and I realized that my mindset towards that was kind of shitty. And I was a fucking kid. Now I'm like a teenager, not teenager, an adult.
Yeah.
That understands like maybe what I did or said about those things weren't the best. Which you're alright, there has to be some growth to it, but some motherfuckers just don't care.
So do you think like people should wait? I think like people should like. How old do you have to be to start a YouTube channel? Like maturity wise, do you think?
Maturity wise?
Yeah. Let's say this 15-year-old kid decided to make a YouTube video and now he's starting to get a bit of traction going.
I
I'm a
honestly
15-year-old.
I mean, 15-year-old still in school.
Some are mature as shit, dude.
that is true, but then again, you get a Sneeko. Because if you ever saw Sneeko's old content, he was pretty mature for his age, but then he started becoming like a very controversial figure for the shit he was saying, and started being a little shithead, and started saying how like women only care about money and don't care about anyone else. And I was like, well, sorry you watched your girlfriend get fucked by another dude. But not everyone's into that shit. And just because your girlfriend was into a, what's it called, open relationship, and you pretended to be in one, does not mean that it's okay to shit on women. Because
Yeah.
you wanted to pretend to be in an open relationship and be okay with it, which clearly you were not okay with. I don't really think there's a good age to be a YouTuber in. Anything, I think.
Depends on what you're making, what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, when you start at a young age, you're gonna say stupid shit, of course, because you're a stupid little kid. I mean, no doubt in your mind that you as a kid have also fallen into the mindset of like cancel culture and have also like been like, yeah, let's cancel this dude, even though you don't know what they're being canceled for. You're just following the,
You just saw one out of context clip and you're like, yeah, let's cancel him.
or just because everyone's saying it, you start believing the same thing, which is understandable, but at the same time, you're a fucking kid and you should do your research about it. But what the fuck am I talking about, considering I was that little shithead kid? But
Thank God it wasn't on camera.
I don't think, like I said, there's no real solid age to start. Young age, of course, you're gonna make stupid mistakes.
You're gonna get a lot of money. You're gonna get famous. Everyone in your school is gonna love you, and everyone's gonna use you for fame or money.
But then again, like, you grow old, and eventually you start realizing, damn, I was a cringy ass little kid.
Yeah.
and then you start realizing maybe I should not do this anymore. Or maybe grow my content to a bigger audience.
What do you feel like for the kids who decide to drop out of school to do YouTube or streaming full time?
I mean, you still gotta go to school.
Kind of stupid, because let's say they crash and burn.
Mm-hmm.
A good example would be Boogie.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he dropped out of school or not. He probably didn't. He probably did.
Mm.
Actually, no. He probably graduated by then when he
Yeah.
like started getting big. But like right now, he's like
Broke.
he's
right?
broke. He doesn't fucking want to get a job. He doesn't have any plans on making money. He's basically a beggar right now, begging for his viewers to give him money, and like being an annoying asshole about it instead of working for his shit. Which, don't get me wrong, no one wants to work for their fucking money. I'll be honest, we all want free money.
Mm-hmm.
But like the way he's doing it is kind of shitty because he's just begging for money,
Mm-hmm.
and like he obviously did not have a second,
Source of income.
or a plan B to his failing career,
Plus, he started buying like a lot of stupid stuff, if I remember.
which I would do the same thing, but I'd also have a backup plan to like how can I make money
Mm-hmm.
without working if I decide to retire or some shit.
Yeah.
Which most people at a certain age have to grow up and realize I want to make money still, but I don't want to work. And I know a lot of people have the mindset of landlords are evil bastards.
Mm-hmm.
To an extent. To an extent there is, just because some people like to take advantage of other people, their living, basically.
Yeah, of their success.
Well, not their success, but
The opportunity.
since they're like landlords, for example, like I was saying, know that they're
They know how much you get paid.
and they like to scop you off your money and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they will like not be good landlords and fix shit when you ask them to,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it on you and be like, actually, you were the one that is a shitty tenant, and I don't want you in my house anymore. And Boogie had that mindset of like all landlords are evil and had that mindset. It was like, well, you could change that. You could be a good landlord and have your tenants respect you.
I think I remember this one time where you guys know PewDiePie, right? Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he's one of his landlords tried copyright or taking all his videos revenue because he recorded it in the landlord's place, and he tried to take all his ad revenue because of it when he recorded in that house. And I was like, what the fuck? His excuse was, that's my wall you're using. I didn't give you permission to use that wall.
See,
in your
that's just
videos."
being an asshole.
Yeah.
But going back to the
At what age should you become a YouTuber?
yeah, there's no solid way to say it. Because even then, like, Andrew Tate, he is 35 and he's spreading, in a way, not the best messages to people. But he says that he shouldn't get restricted on what he says. To an extent, I agree. But at the same time, he has to understand what the fuck he's saying online. And not everyone's going to agree. And I understand that he says, I understand not everyone's going to agree with my opinion, but he also throws out controversial ones, like how women shouldn't work for their money or shouldn't expect to get paid for their work, when it's like, no. I get if you want to live a, what's it called? A conservative lifestyle. Recording fuck up.
No, it's still recording,
Okay.
hopefully.
I understand living a conservative lifestyle and having your wife like be a housewife and shit.
Old school shit.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes housewives want to do their own shit. Sometimes they just
Being around those kids too much.
yeah, they don't want to fucking clean and cook for you all the fucking time.
That's what the wine's for, bro. That's what the wine's for.
Yeah, but like, you know, sometimes housewives have hobbies and maybe you're like, shit, I can make money off of this shit and have that mindset. And like, well, Andrew Tate, he's okay with them doing that, but at the same time he's expecting a large cut for their work that they did, and I was like, no, if anything, ask them for an allowance. Like, your wife making the money now, okay, ask for like $2,000 like every like 3 months or some shit to go buy something stupid for yourself, bro. Don't expect like the whole paycheck for yourself. Because if I wasn't the bread maker and my wife made like, let's say $200,000 a year, and she expected me to cook and clean all the time, okay, sure. But I want to do my own shit too, and she tells me no, and I'm gonna be pissed off. And she expects me to give her most of the money from the hobby I'm making money off of. I'd be pissed still, because I'd be like, okay, you're the breadwinner, you're one paying the bills. I'm barely making like 10,000 like a year from this. Can you like fuck off?
I don't know. I feel like when it's because like if like you were the house husband, how would you get your money? You'd ask your wife for money, right? If you wanted something.
Yeah.
So shouldn't it be the other way around too? In that case,
For what?
when she gets a job and makes money, like it's not her money anymore. It's your money, like our money. Like it was in the beginning as a housewife or house husband type spiel.
So hold on. You gotta say it again because I'm stupid.
Okay, house husband, right? He makes the dough. If the wife wants money, she asks the husband for money, right?
The house husband?
Yeah.
If
Or
the
no,
wife-
the bread maker, right?
Yes.
I said the bread maker, you know, he has a wife, she asks for the money, and she gives him money, right? And that's how she gets money, right? To buy things. So, like, if she gets a job, then, like, he's like, well, you get to start paying for us now, too, as well.
I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, I expect her to do that. Like, for example, if my girlfriend, this is not associated with every girl, of course, but I'm gonna be a little sexist here. Respectable women that want to also, you know, equal rights shit where they want to pay the bill sometimes to
yeah.
be generous. Like, if my girlfriend, like, if I paid the bills all the fucking time at a restaurant and she finally gets a job, I'd expect her to like pay the bill every once in a while. Afterwards. I don't expect her to fucking still get freebies from me. Which, funniest thing to say, considering I'm the one that gets freebies from her. But like, yeah, it's understandable. Like, if someone is making money as well, you'd expect them to at least pitch in a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't expect them to do it all the fucking time. But at least like every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Just be generous. Going back to
The kids being famous at a young age.
yeah.
Not to mention the people, like, what's it called? Like managers, shady managers as well.
Oh,
Who give them a large contract and they take it to like their mom and dad who's like not a lawyer and like have them look over it and then they get screwed over.
I think nowadays I do feel like, I guess kids our age, when we become parents and shit, and you know our kid wants to do that shit. I think most of us are gonna ask them for the contract first and be like, well, we need a lawyer to see this before we
Yeah.
fucking sign this shit. Because a lot of times when it comes to contract signing, the people that give the contracts are fucking assholes
Yeah.
and put big words in there. But there's only like a couple sentences in there that make sense to you. And those are like things you're supposed to read. And a lot of people don't do that because they're like, I don't understand a single thing that they're saying.
Yeah.
I understand the 10 million and the $50,000, and that's it. And people are gonna see that and be like, "That's a good deal."
Oh,
But
yeah.
when they signed it, they end up finding out, no, your kid's gonna make 10 million a year, but he's only gonna get 50,000 of it, and the rest is gonna go to us.
Oh yeah, and from what I heard from other YouTubers, they barely do anything. Like if your video does get copyright, they do help on that a lot, since like I believe they do the work themselves on uncopywriting it, so you get
for
the
like
money.
managers and shit.
Yeah. They're good for that, but like nothing else. Like because they make the process faster and easier for you because they do it themselves.
What's your? I know I bring this up a lot, Jerry, but what's your thoughts on Jake Paul and Andrew Tate?
It'd be a really good fight to see, just two people who the world kind of hates just beat the shit out of each other.
Is that happening?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's confirmed! Oh my god, yes,
I
yes.
think it's confirmed.
Oh, I hope so.
That's what's up.
But at the same time, I don't plan on watching it either way because I kind of don't like either one.
I'll see clips of it on Instagram for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's literally all I do to watch Jake Paul's fights is just go on YouTube to look at clips, and they just highlight the most important parts,
Oh yeah.
which you pretty much get the gist of the whole fight from that. But yeah, I don't really fuck with those two. Personally, don't think Andrew Tate's gonna win. Just skill wise alone, homie is like 35.
Oh yeah.
Has been out of the game for like years now.
I mean, think about it. Like it was like think about the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight. Everyone was saying Logan Paul's got this. He's younger. He's got the endurance. He's got the spirit. Floyd, he's old. He's like almost 50. He's gonna be slow. You know, he's gonna be grandpa fighting his grandchild and all that.
That is true, but think about it. I think during that time, Floyd didn't retire till not that long ago either.
Oh yeah, and the homeboy is also addicted to exercise.
Yeah, so he's like
Always ready.
and he's always practicing boxing no matter what. So like, and plus, Floyd even stated, "I only fight people I know I can win to." So he's pretty fucking smart, and I respect it, but at the same time, I don't respect the fighting aspect to it, just because. You know, for fighters, you usually want someone that can challenge you and you can go from. But since Floyd has reached a peak boxer in him that he really doesn't have to fight anyone to challenge him, he can just live off of just beating the shit out of people that are lower ranked than him and just make hella money.
Like any YouTuber who wants to box.
Basically, yeah. Which I did see that Deji, I think that's his fucking
Yeah,
name,
Deji. KSI's brother.
did beat the shit out of Floyd. Like, he gave him a black eye, which is pretty fucking good. I haven't seen, like, Jake Paul do that shit, so... Did he fight Jake Paul or Logan Paul? Was it both?
Deji fought Logan's brother, Jake.
No, Floyd.
Floyd? He fought Logan
It
and
was just-
Deji.
It was just Logan that he fought, though, right?
Yeah, I don't think he fought KSI yet.
Damn. Yeah, well, when he fought... Not Jake. Logan fought Floyd. He wasn't doing either one weren't doing a very good job. It was like... It was honestly just a hugging match.
Yeah. Every YouTuber that went to that fight was like, well, that was boring.
I did see that Moist Critical was planning on going until he saw that the tickets were like $2,000 each. And he was like, fuck that. I'm not going to that. Which is understandable because I wouldn't want to pay like $2,000 on a fucking boxing match.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
If you guys were like offered, like we have a good audience, you know, solid audience, and like we get invited to like a charity event for boxing, would you guys take it?
To a charity event?
Yeah.
If I had to participate in it?
Yeah, in the boxing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah?
You get some steam out.
I would beat the shit out of someone, bro.
Dude, I can't wait to be like the heavyweight and just like have another big guy, just me and him going at it.
Oh, fucking Christian would
I'm
get
tiny, I'm fucked, dude.
You're gonna be fighting someone else. You're gonna be fighting like a TikToker, bro.
No, fucking Christian would be fucked if he gets Michael Reeves, bro.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
right.
fast as fuck. I'm not fast like that, bro.
Michael Reeves is a crazy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
For being at such a nerdy fucking YouTuber. He's such a good fucking boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough.
He's what's his ethnicity? It's Thai.
Is he Thai?
He's not Thai. Filipino. He's Filipino. How are Filipinos when it comes to fighting?
I don't fucking know.
'Cause
actually,
We know, like, when it comes to, like, Thai kids, they're, like, taught at a young age, like, this is all you need to know. This is all.
I could be racist here, and I could be wrong, but wasn't fucking fuck, what was his fucking name? That really famous Asian boxer. You're about to fucking choke on that smoke doing that, bro.
Famous Asian boxer. I can't remember the name.
Fuck, I gotta look him up. Where's my phone
It's right behind you on that cookie.
at? Oh shit. Let's see. Fill the air for me, Jerry. Oh Jesus,
That's
fucking
the
Christ.
wrong kind of air, man.
Be more specific. All right. So yeah, I think like they'll pair Christian up with a TikToker or something like that.
I'm too small to be boxing like that.
Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I am right. He is Filipino.
Mm.
He is like one of the most famous fucking boxers I've seen.
Mm.
I remember seeing him as a kid, like when my dad had like the sports channel on.
Mm-hmm.
Filipinos are so easily mistaken for Mexicans, bro.
Yeah, I thought he was Mexican too.
Bro,
I'm being honest.
when I was a kid, I thought he was fucking Mexican, and then my dad was like, "No, he's Filipino." I was like, "The fuck?
Since when?
Since when do Asians look like Mexicans, bro?" I was a little racist little shit for saying that,
Yeah,
but
I don't look Asian.
I was surprised by that shit.
Who would you want to fight? If like they said, "All right, you get to pick your opponent."
Pick my opponent.
Yeah,
Connor.
Connor from Trash Taste.
No, Conor McGregor.
Oh my god, this is a YouTuber
Oh.
to fight. All right, YouTuber charity fight. Now you can't go fighting the best of the best.
Yeah, Sea Dog Virginia then.
Sea Dog Virginia. I'd say maybe I'd want to fight Jay Schlatt. I feel like he'd be a pretty good opponent.
Why you say that?
I don't know.
I don't think he would be heavyweight.
Really? He's like taller than me by like an inch or two, I believe. So I believe we'll be around the same weight category.
I guess.
And I could train myself to be skinny or to lose a lot of weight.
I mean, I ain't talking shit on Sea Dog Virginia, but I feel like I can beat the shit out of him.
I don't know. He's got upper arm strength.
I don't mean that as a threat, by the way, too. I'm just saying.
In case he sees this.
Oh, well, not him particularly, but like if people take it as like, is he threatening?
Is he
someone?
threatening someone?
Mm.
Man, it's a good thing Connor's in Japan. If he were here in Texas, he'll be like, on site.
No, if I would want to fight him. I do think he will unlock his R-word strength.
I was about to say
ring.
monkey strength in there.
Oh, that's a better term. My bad.
R strength.
I was trying to be politically correct, but I couldn't find the word. I'm stupid. But y'all get what I mean. I
Yeah.
feel like he'd unlock it like during like the last 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh shit, and just get knocked out. Yeah. A little scary if that were to happen to me. But who would you want to fight professionally?
Professionally, Mike Tyson.
It's always Mike Tyson.
Dude, I just want to feel... He was the scariest man in the entire world at a point,
You
man.
just want to feel fear?
Yes, dude. I want to get punched and see God for a second. And besides, how many people get to say, yeah, I fought the greatest of the greats?
I think I would want to fight McGregor. If not that,
I fucking killed the game.
as much as people love him, but also as much as I somewhat trash talk him a bit, which I know my ass would get beat by him. But I would want to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. Just because I want to break the cycle of his wrestling beating people. Because I'm not going to lie, his wrestling is boring as shit. if he's not ground and pound, if he's not like beating shit out of someone on top position, he's boring. He's boring. He's literally just boring because there's nothing happening. He's just holding him down as a wet blanket. And when you're doing that, of course, like, your opponent gets fucking tired of shit. If you're in wrestling someone and you are like either on top of someone on back position or on top mount, it's so hard to fucking breathe. It's so hard to fucking breathe. But I do feel like I could maybe get him in a jiu-jitsu match. But then again, he's also just really good at keeping top position.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's good at bottom position because I never see him on his back. But personally, I feel like I could have an opportunity.
There's a chance.
Yes, if I trained hard enough, I feel like I could have that. And not only that, his striking is kind of shit. Like, if you ever watch him fight, he throws haymakers, like wide haymakers. They're gonna hit you hard, but
You could see him a mile away.
yeah. So I don't really have too much confidence in his striking if I can see where the fuck they're coming from.
Oh, my other two would be either Ryan Garcia, which he is currently one of the fastest
I was about to say,
boxers.
he's a lightning fast motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to know what it feels like to be like, because he's gonna beat me easily. He's just gonna like just clock me on the chin and I'll be out.
If you don't get knocked out, he'll outpoint you.
Exact, dude. I'm just gonna blink and I'll be like waking up on the floor in the beginning of the fight. And the next one would be Canelo.
Canelo?
Yeah. Yeah. I want him to threaten me in English.
That motherfucker, like, hits hard, bro.
Yeah, dude. I saw I saw a clip when he was like trying to punch Floyd and he missed and he hit the ropes and it fucking just slingshot it all the way back. And you see Floyd's reaction like, holy shit, that almost hit me.
What was the fucking Russian boxer you fought?
I can't remember his name. Fuck.
He's a scary motherfucker.
Yeah.
He took like a shot to the face from Canelo like nothing. Have you seen that clip where he just gets fucking clipped by the chin?
No.
He gets clipped so hard and like literally he goes back to face Canelo like nothing happened. And I was like, what the fuck?
Like, how is he still staring at me?
Yeah. And you see Canelo's reaction too, like, what the fuck? That shit knocked your ass out.
I just love that when other fighters are surprised by another man's strength.
Have you... Okay, let me rephrase it. What's your thoughts on Joe Rogan right now, Jerry?
My thoughts, he is a very athletic hippie.
I would not call him a hippie.
No, I wouldn't either.
Why not? He does drugs.
That just
So,
because he
that
does
not
drugs
mean-
does
a
not.
crackhead's not a hippie, dog. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
And he also believes in like a lot of spiritual stuff as well.
No, he does not.
He does not?
No, he does not.
I thought he did.
He's a very conservative man, Jerry. Like, if anything, I think that he is somewhat, what's the word, biased on his opinions,
Yeah.
and will always stick to it. And I know he's known for being open-minded all the fucking time, but like, in reality, I don't really think that. Main reason for that is because one reason I noticed his biases a lot more recently is because of what's it fucking called? The fight against Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. He has been such a fucking biased motherfucker, and I get it. Like, you can have your favorites when it comes to a sport,
Yeah.
but he's also a commentator.
Yeah.
And whenever he's commentating nowadays, it's like he only speaks good things about the fighter that's in the ring that he's commentating about. It's not like about like the opponent's skill or the dude that he's rooting for skill. And whenever the recent fight between Israel and Alex Pereira happened, he has been recently just been sucking Israel's dick off so much, bro. He doesn't even credit Alex Pereira's like skill on beating the shit out of Israel, and saying how like Israel's taking this loss like a champ. And it's like, no, he's not. He's literally not. You can tell that he's somewhat insecure about him losing, considering he wants to talk about it so much, and saying that like, oh, I only lost because I got hit in a primordial nerve or whatever it's fucking called. In which it's a shitty excuse due to the fact that many fighters have been kicked there in that nerve he's talking about. But the thing is, whenever a fighter get kicked there, they fucking go down. Like, a good example would be Sean O'Malley. He got kicked there by Marlon Vera. And as soon as that happened, you could see his face with discomfort. He wasn't fucking relying on that leg anymore. And he literally couldn't fucking do anything with that leg anymore. And immediately, as soon as he tried stepping on it, it rolled and he fucking had to get on his back. And after that, it was just a ground and pound mess for Sean. And they called the fight because of it. While fucking Israel says it's that, obviously, it wasn't affecting him in the fight. If anything, his leg went to sleep for a little bit, and that was it. And then he got rocked, and said he could have kept going. I don't know why the ref stopped it, even though he's about to get knocked out.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? But I personally don't like... I wouldn't say like. I'd say... I'm losing more respect for Joe Rogan the more he says stupid shit and the more he talks about his biased political beliefs, which I get it. You can have your own political beliefs.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You can be Republican or conservative as fuck. But when you're on fucking television, just don't fucking bring it up if you're not a fucking politician. Because when you're in the position of entertaining people for being just entertainer and not for your political beliefs, leave that shit at home.
Oh yeah. I believe I remember like a news post about other people, like the news just shitting on Chris Pratt because like all the other like Marvel celebrities were doing like political stuff, and like he just like wanted to be left out of it. Like, hey, listen, I don't want to do that stuff, and people are just like assuming like, oh, just say you're this side, or say you're this side already. Like listen, I'm an entertainer. I just want to make people forget about their day and just watch a good movie. Like, I don't want to get all political and use my influence like that. And like people were like shitting on him, like just pick a side.
Were they?
I believe they were.
Because I remember he just admitted that he just doesn't like gay people. And he got basically canceled for that shit. And I was like, oh, there goes your career.
Yeah.
You could have just not said that. Leave it at home. I get it. You don't want to pretend sometimes, but at the same time, just don't say anything. At least that's the way I see it. I don't know about you.
I feel like the man just wants to be an entertainer.
You, at a certain degree, you should just be an entertainer if that's what you are. If you're a political entertainer, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's your job.
Yeah, but if you're a fucking
movie star, singer,
yeah, or internet celebrity or some shit, just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
That was my little tangent. Sorry for taking over the whole podcast.
No, that's cool. That's what this podcast is for.
How did our last one do? There's only 4 people listen to it?
I think it's up to double digits, I believe.
Oh, shit.
So,
We're
who
getting...
kept listening to it?
What family members are listening to it?
Our cousins, and I believe a couple of, like, handful of random people. Like a literal handful, like 5.
Random people?
Yeah, on the internet.
That's...
Because, like, I use, like, some keywords to, like, make the video, like, stand out a bit more when people type in something.
I hope it wasn't, like... You know, they just clicked on it on accident. They were like, oh. That was the wrong video. My bad. But 5 people.
Yeah, 5 random people.
That's a good thing, Jerry.
We could get more if we advertise on TikTok.
You got a good point. Clip this and put that stupid music to it.
The stupid background, like slowed down music, and then
Yeah. Like the one that Andrew Tate's people do. And you need to clip something that's like really fucking stupid that we say.
Mhm.
And have it with that stupid slowed down serious music to it. So then people are like, damn, that's inspirational, bro.
Yeah.
He's preaching.
This man's like, what a
I think some
sigma.
of those, I'm like, some of this shit sounds so weird, but like, it's got the music to it.
Yeah.
It's got me inspired, huh?
Like how Andrew Tate does it with, or not Andrew Tate. Who the fuck was?
This I
I think it was
recognize
the
it from
Fresh and
Sigma.
Fit
Yeah.
podcast that they like clipped him yelling at women for wanting to pursue their own fucking dreams and
Yeah.
shit. You need to do that. Where I'm like, have y'all ever shit in the morning and just sat there?
Thought about your life for a little bit.
And when you're thinking about your life, do you regret some of your decisions? Because I do. Like, why'd I eat that whole pizza yesterday? Oh, shit.
What the fuck? You good?
Something came up.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
You need a drink? We got a lot of Trulies.
No, I'm good. But, yeah, you need to advertise like that. So then people on TikTok are gonna be like, who are these people? Who the fuck is this stupid idiot talking about his shit in the morning?
I think I remember just like saying it all started with like the word Sigma, and everyone just started making like, here's Sigma rule number 100: always be the strongest man in the room, or take out like the biggest threat in the room, and like people just knock themselves out.
Oh. I didn't understand it for a second. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, those were hilarious.
Damn. What other topics you got, Jerry?
Well, Etchy Fest is coming up close. For me, December 9th with the VIP pass. I'm getting more nervous as the day goes on because I'm just like trying to mentally prepare myself for what I'm about to see there.
A lot of titties.
A lot of titties, a lot of kinks, a lot of obese men, obese hairy men.
Smelly men.
Yeah. You think they're gonna sell condoms there?
To who?
I feel like there's like weird ones for sure. I don't see why not.
Unless it's like the very attractive dudes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like the male cosplayers that they hire to show up.
Yeah. They're like, hey, Ichigo. Who's a good anime bitch to call out?
Fucking Nami from One Piece.
Hey, Ichigo. Nami's waiting for you in the back. And some shit. Or is there any fucking One Piece dudes that any bitch like loves?
Fucking
Ace.
Ace, yeah.
Who's fucking Ace? again?
Luffy's brother,
Yeah.
yeah. Fire.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitches like that motherfucker. There's some etchy ass fucking figures for One Piece. Probably
yeah.
enough. Not
Not for the females?
Not for the. Well, there are some for the females,
Yeah.
but
the males.
the male ones are fucking intense, bro. Oh my.
Are they like
God.
extremely detailed when it comes to muscles, or are they focused on the power poses?
They're
Both.
both. Yeah,
For sure.
both. Cause there's one of fucking Zoro I saw. Zoro's one with the katanas, right?
Yeah.
So there's one of Zoro I saw where he's like in the cyberpunk
Oh shit.
type of outfit, no shirt and or
I see a
anything.
lot of fan made things on
Yeah, but he has like
sick.
he has cyberpunk shit. He has cyberpunk looking pants and like tubes running through his body and shit. It looks dope as shit until like you look through the other screenshots and you're like, his dick's out. Cause there's one.
Let's go.
There's some parts where he's like, no dick. He has his pants on. And
Yeah.
everything. I was like, that looks dope as shit. Until like you scroll more and you're like, why is his dick out for?
Why are you just taking the pants off?
Or there's some of like,
How was the proportions? Was it like a good proportion for his size?
His dick?
Yeah. A decent sized one for the figure, or like?
Like for scale.
Yeah.
For his scale.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was.
It's well done.
It was well done. It wasn't
Man was
like
packing 4 swords.
it wasn't like a giant fucking dick coming out of nowhere. It was like, oh, that's just his dick. But like, there's just that one, and there's like one of Aaron Yeager where he's like wearing either a blanket or a fucking towel over his junk, but he's like has a full man spread and shit, arm laid out like
Is
this.
he part of a campfire?
No, he's like obviously got out the shower or some shit.
Shit.
His hair's like doesn't have a ponytail or anything, and obviously like wet still. He has that power sexy stance like on the chair, arm over the chair and shit. And then like you're like, okay, he looks like a handsome man there, okay. And you scroll through more, his dick's out. And it's like not like flaccid or anything, it's like fully erect and shit.
Oh my god.
And you're like, oh my god. Man's packing like 8 inches.
Oh, wow.
The female ones I've seen, surprising. Wait, hold on. What's the expression? I was shocked but not surprised by what I saw. Because it's the same poses you see on every other bitch, and you're like, oh. She looks good, but 5 other bitches have done this, so it's nothing special.
Oh, dude, I remember seeing like a tweet from a dude who worked at Amazon. And like he tweeted, well, someone just ordered a Todoroki body pillow and a blue and red dildo together.
Oh, the MHA?
Yeah, My Hero Academia Todoroki. And a, and a dildo with it together.
Yeah, there's some body pillows that have actual like genitalia and shit.
Dude, I had a girl, one of my...
You started that off horribly. I thought you were going to say, I had one.
No, but there's this girl that one of my friends dated, and she had the idea, before this was even a thing, to put holes in the body pillows for guys to use. That was her idea. And I was like, man, that's a pretty good idea. I could see a lot of lonely guys buying that.
Bro,
And now they're making money off it.
that literally makes me think of the fucking South Park episode with the serial killer that took people's hands. And like he cut holes in like pictures and shit of just ladies and shit. And then the officer was like, oh, you like doing that? My son likes doing that as well.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh my god, you do not know what the fuck your son's doing, do you? What would you do if you saw your son?
With photos with holes cut out in them?
Yeah.
I'd call him a fucking loser.
That's fair.
Who does that, bro? Like, you're half of me. You should be able to get at least one bitch.
How would you feel if you saw your son with a fleshlight?
Honestly, I would not know what to say to the fucking dude. I'd be like, bro, what happened? You couldn't get yourself a bitch, bro?
I just would be like, your hand wasn't good enough anymore.
Gotta get a little extra with it.
Well, actually, from what I heard, those are way better than the hand, and are very close to the real thing. Yes, I've heard.
So you've heard.
I've heard.
Well, I guess that's a good thing. But the cleanup must fucking suck.
Oh no, yeah, it must make you feel like the biggest loser in the entire world.
Yeah, because you just fucked the shit out of fucking plastic.
Latex, and now have to turn it inside out or clean it.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, what did I do?
This is my life.
And especially if like you
practicing pull-out game, bro.
especially if like you have to practice how to clean it, and like it's your first time. Some motherfuckers probably won't even wear gloves and shit.
Oh.
Their hands are gonna be covered in their own nut and shit. It's fucking horrible.
Or you get those cases where like the family's too friendly and the mom cleans it for them. Do you believe something like that like actually exists? Like they're like a family that close where they clean each other's sex toys?
I imagine that
Somewhere.
something like that would have happened. Like a mom was cleaning her son's room, and then she found
the
that,
sock, bro.
and then she was like, "Well, I guess I gotta clean it." Man. And then the homie's looking for a sock or some shit. And he's like, "Where is it? Where is it?"
Pretty cool.
And then like you see it like in his bed with a note. I saw it.
A note?
Decided to clean it from Love Mom.
I cleaned all your laundry, even the ones on the ground. Oh,
It's fucking horrible.
it's like I went under your bed too. Oh no.
Did your parents ever catch anything in your room that wasn't supposed to be there? My dad caught a condom. A used
My
condom.
mom found my bag twice. I have one less pipe now.
I don't think they have.
Mm.
I'm pretty good. Actually, I almost got caught.
With what?
My girl
Oh,
I mean,
in the house.
oh,
Facts.
That was actually scary as shit. My girlfriend's probably be pissed if she hears this shit online. But like, I was just chilling with her. Like we already did shit,
Mm.
and we were just chilling in bed. And then like, I was just chilling. We were looking at her phone through TikToks and shit. And she was talking, and I was like, I literally told her to shut the fuck up, and stood there in silence. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? And I just hear the front door open. I was like, oh shit! And I fucking leap out of the fucking bed. She fucking is dead silent. And I immediately go to my door, and I see my dad. Me and my dad make eye contact. And we're like, hey dad, what's up?
Wait, what's the scenario? Is this like late at night or
No, it
like
was 5.
in the morning?
No, p.m.
Oh, PM. All right.
It was like 5:30 p.m.
And your parents were gone getting groceries.
My dad was there. They were all at work.
Okay.
So my dad was like at work, and I forget he gets off early this time of year because of daylight savings.
Yeah.
And I was like, me and my girl were just chilling. And I was like, oh, we're good. He doesn't get off till 7. That was fucking wrong. And I see him like there at fucking 5:30, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck are you doing here so early? Scared as shit. Me and my dad make eye contact. I'm still wearing my underwear. I close the door like so suspiciously.
Just looking at him as it slowly closes.
Well, I told him like, hey, what's up? How's work? But very fast, and my girlfriend.
While you're covered in sweat and panting.
Well, I wasn't sweaty or anything. Like I said, we were already done. We were just
okay.
looking at TikTok and shit. But like, immediately he did not suspect a single fucking thing, and I was like, oh my god, how the
You
fuck?
probably thought you were just masturbating.
I doubt that. But like, he didn't fucking know, and I was like, oh my god, how the fuck did I get away with this shit? And my girlfriend was still in bed. I literally told her to hide, and all she did was get under the covers.
Nice.
Luckily, since I don't fucking tidy up my bed,
Do you have like fat ass covers too?
yeah, they just look like they were
Lucky
piled
you.
up. But like, as soon as that happened, my dad went to his room, and we were just in my room chilling, and I was like whispering to her, and I was like, okay, what we're gonna do is whenever he's taking a shower or taking a shit, I'm gonna go out, and you're gonna fucking run to the front door. And that plan went out. And I said, fuck it. We're going to go through the window. I'm going to take out my screen door, and you're going to run to your car.
Yeah, her car was parked there.
Yes.
Oh.
The worst part was that she took her shoes off at the front door and left them there. And my dad did not know that those were her shoes
Oh, my
or
God.
anyone else was in the house. I think he thought they were my shoes or some shit. And
Not even your sisters.
my sister don't live there no more.
no.
Okay.
So,
That's how recent then.
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, thank fucking God he did not know. And as soon as like she left, I got her shit, I brought it to her, and then I told my dad, hey dad, I'm going to hang out with my friends. And we just left in her car to go eat. Probably the scariest experience I ever had in my life.
Do your parents not want you to date, or?
I'm just scared to tell them.
Oh, they don't know yet about you?
Yeah,
and your
because
girl-
they're fucking...
How long have you been dating her?
That's not the point.
Okay. Oh my God, dude.
But like, well, you know, Mexican parents are like, you're only gonna date a whore and all this shit, and they think that you're gonna make the same mistakes they did. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Mom, I wear condoms. Chill.
I don't think my dad would care that much, hopefully. My mom would be 50-50. Because I feel like she's going to grab the sheets, tear them off, and scream at me with the girl in the bed with...
Like, you finally got someone, huh?
Like if your dad caught you with a girl in your bed.
He'd be like, oh,
My bad.
slowly close the door. And just tell my mom, hey, let's go out to the store and get something. I feel like he'll be a homie and just
No, both of my parents would be fucking pissed. Especially since, like, how Mexican parents are. They're like, see their kid, their little boy.
Mm-hmm. Their baby boy.
As the most precious little angel that he wouldn't do a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, like, we've done some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my dad's more understanding because, like, he was attractive at my age and got girls. I believe the story with my I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this story about their relationship, but
I don't think you should.
yeah, no, I'm gonna save that for later. But like when I heard like how my dad started dating my mom, it was just so hilarious, dude. I was like, wow, so that happened? That's what he did? All right, that's cool, I guess.
She's a player, bro.
My parents always called me handsome, but I didn't believe it. I still don't.
Yeah.
Facts.
My grandma, my mama, my aunts, my... Who else? I think that'd be it.
Your mom's friends.
Yeah, they would always be like, your boy is so handsome. I was like, you're fucking lying.
I lie my face ever again.
Have your parents ever tried to set you up with someone?
No.
No. I think my mom is. Finally.
Hell yeah.
She gave me like a girl's number that used to work with her and said like, yeah, she's around your same age. She's very shy. Why don't you give it a shot? You know? I haven't texted her yet.
Why did you give you the number?
About 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
She's probably like, damn, you don't know me. You don't like me?
I don't think my parents would set me up like that. Due to the fact that I do have friends that are girls.
No, my mom will shit on me, but like, you don't got a girl yet, bro? What the hell? I'm like, all bad, bro.
Oh, dude, I believe the first time I ever brought a girl over, my dad had the biggest smile on his face, while my mom was like, keep the door open when you're in your room.
Your dad was like, my boy! He's getting somewhere.
That's my boy, let's go.
Dude, thank God my dad found that used condom and not my mom.
You? Ooh.
Jeez.
Can't say
Oh,
used,
that's
Holmes.
What
fucking
do you mean?
gross, Jerry.
You
You
didn't
didn't throw that shit away?
It was like, I was in a rush. I had to hide it. It's just, I threw it underneath like my table or like little like desk thing that you put your lamp on or something.
They're like, they come home?
No, we were moving and I forgot it was there. And we had to move houses.
Okay, so you had it there
So
for
it
a
was
while.
like, oh
That's
my
kind of
God,
worse, honestly.
bro.
Yeah, and like when I noticed like he's on that side, I see him just like get up, walk out the room, and I go over there and like try to move the freaking table, and I see it on there like, oh my God, I forgot about that.
You didn't say nothing?
No, he didn't say nothing. He understood.
He was like,
And plus, what do you say? You find your son's used condom.
You don't say anything. You're just like...
all right, bro.
I'm
I'm glad I found it, though.
at that point, I would just tell my kid, you didn't throw it away?
I'm like, I'm not mad at you because you used it. I'm mad you didn't get rid of it, dog.
Oh man, imagine like if like my mom found it, the talk I would get for that. Like, oh,
Your dad would just be like, yeah.
as he sits down watching TV, drinking his beer. Listen to your mother.
Even though he's like, fuck yeah, my kid got some.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. My parents haven't set me up with anything like that. Especially since I was a kid, they haven't done that. And the funny thing is, like, I don't think they would have ever done that, considering that the only females I ever hung out with at that age were my cousins. So they're like, none of that incest shit here, right?
Yeah.
Some fucking Mexicans are like,
Oh yeah, I know.
let their fucking kids date their cousins. I'm like, what the fuck?
Kind of out there.
Yeah. Oddly enough, a lot of Mexicans that are like,
Real close to family.
yeah, yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't get that shit, but
I got homegrown.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Luckily, none of my family that I know are like that. I kind of want to keep it that way. I don't wanna find out that like my cousins in Mexico are like inbred.
Oh my god.
You have another cousin.
Yeah. No, then my uncle's my cousin and be like, oh.
That's cool.
It's gonna be a great story to tell later.
That'd be so sad, bro.
Can't even tell that story, else.
Dude, I've seen like videos and clips of families who've like had like incestual relationships and had children because of it. Like yeah, I'm here. Like my cousin, his mom and dad are cousins as well.
That's old royalty, bro.
Yeah, and like they like yeah, he's right behind me, and it pans to him playing like a game with the rest of his family. His chin is all like he doesn't have a chin.
Oh, he has that Andrew Tate chin?
Yeah. He's got the leafy chin, bro. Yeah, and he got so mad, he just like stood up and just left.
Hey, that's an advantage, low-key. You can't get knocked out.
Imagine just being oh god, that'd be so useful as a boxer.
That's why I say Andrew Tate's fucking cheating when it comes to boxing, bro. You can't get knocked out, bro.
Can't get those wobbly legs.
Unless like you hit him in the back of the ear. That's hard. He's got that cheat code on him. Where you fucking... No one can hit his chin. Imagine... I can't imagine not having a chin, bro. I'd be so sad.
Oh, those Giga Chad memes. You can't relate. Dude, I remember seeing like a video of like a Giga Chad dude. Chin, deep voice, muscular, everything. And he was like making a video like, let's start on why we're single. Here's my reason. And like some other dude, average looking dude, just like pulled up like, if he's single, I got nothing, bruh. I might as well give up right now. That man is immaculate.
You know who the real life version of that is? The...
Giga Chad?
Yeah.
I believe he...
No. I mean like not the actual dude,
Not
but
the...
like a good example of another person that's like that.
Who?
Christopher Judge. This dude that voices Kratos.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
He is fucking built like a Chad, bro.
Going in that new Kratos role, I'm ready. That is very unnecessary, bro.
Bro, imagine being him and having that voice.
My God. It'd be like Corpse Husband, bro.
And he's like the most wholesome dude too, which is fucking insane.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, how can you be such an intimidating motherfucker and be probably one of the nicest, coolest people to meet? I'd want to meet him. I would literally just have him there to be like, do the voice.
Do the voice.
Do it right now.
Like the guy who does Master Chief's voice. Please, just say Poggers. Say it was Poggers.
Or the EA dude that just does EA Sports. It's
in the game.
There's a video of that where like I think it was the people just impersonating him, and they were like, "Okay, you do it," and this dude was like,
It was pretty decent.
No, dude was shit, and then they moved on to like the newer dude, the younger dude that's doing it now, and they're like, it's alright. And then they moved on to the real dude, and you're like, oh my god, it's him.
That's the voice I heard growing up. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Alright, well I guess we can cut this part out.
Oh no, you guys keep talking.
Right,
What we'll talk about, bro?
I don't fucking know. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, Pokemon
The
cards.
most bullshit thing I've ever fucking purchased, bro.
Honestly, sometimes they are.
Can I go in?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be rude.
Yeah, not.
Damn, he didn't even say, can I come in? He just went in.
Last time was the one that was like, hey, no.
But Pokemon cards, bro. I wasted like $30 on that
I would say
shit.
a lot more than $30. Ask for fuck. I die, come here. Come here. Yep.
Wasted $30. Actually, no, I want to say like $40 in total because I've definitely bought more.
That Pokeball holds Pokemon cards. That costed $30 by itself.
Doesn't that just have 3 packs?
Yeah.
Jesus.
One of the Pokeball.
But I spent like 40 just on straight Pokemon packs, and goddamn, I pulled $4 for it.
Yeah, they don't get a lot from them.
Actually, no, $12 in total from them. But what's also fucking ridiculous is the amount of fucking people that go to Target and just bulk buy that shit
I couldn't do all that.
and don't leave a single pack behind. I think it was one day I went there by myself and I saw, I don't know, it was my girlfriend, I think. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to go buy God of War and I saw a whole thing of cards like lined up still. Like they just repacked that shit. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I just went to the Magic cards. I bought like $30 worth of it, but that was 3 packs of Magic cards. Thing is, though, those Magic card packs are the expensive ones that actually have like good money in it. I think I made like $50.
Yeah, I could never open
From-
cards.
from that- Actually, each pack was like $15, so it was around 45. So I made $5 in return. Pokemon cards, I didn't make that shit back at all. It was some
Cost
bullshit.
cents, bro. If you have a good ass one, you're like, yeah, $5, let's go.
$5, that's it. Like I saw some people like open packs, and I'm like, how the fuck are you that fucking lucky?
Yeah, they like open packs like, oh, check it out. I'm like, I'd be freaking out right now. I'd be shitting myself. I'm like, you're just like, oh, cool. I'm like, okay, that's cool, dog. That's fine.
Fucking ridiculous. I love myself some cards in general, but like,
I like looking at the Pokemon.
but if like I can't make profit off of it, low key, I don't want them. Like if they're affordable packs and I'm only doing it for the game, and I know there's no profit off of it besides like getting a better deck for the game, I'm like, cool. As long as it's fun and I like the game, of course I'm gonna keep on buying packs for it. But if it's like, hey, you can make like $400 off of this, but you're probably gonna have to spend like $1,000. I'm like, fuck that.
Alright.
Low-key, I think I made more money with Yu-Gi-Oh cards than I have with Pokemon. But that's because I buy the boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh packs that are like 20 of them in there. And they give off a lot of money sometimes. Sometimes I'm lucky and I get like, if anything, I want to say $70 off of it. So I only lose like $10 from it. But other times it's like, nah. One time I got extremely lucky though. I got so scared though. Because I think I opened a whole box and I made like $20 off of it for just one card. But they also gave me a bunch of like buy a box promo cards. Like there are packs of you have to buy a box in order to get these packs ones. They gave me a bunch of those. And I managed to pull a $40 card from it. And I was like, oh my god. Thank fucking god.
Did you catch it on camera or not?
Oh no.
No.
I don't have a setup for that shit, Gary.
You could just get your phone and just turn it on.
I could, but I also want like a whole rig for that. If I did do that, I would like film it and send it to you to like make a video off of it.
Oh yeah. Put some crazy editing on there.
Yeah. You'd probably make a good buck off of that, if I'm being honest with you.
Being an editor.
Not an editor, but like editing those videos
Oh,
and
yeah.
then posting it, because people just like watching pack openings of anything.
All you gotta do is like add like photos of like the website of like how much they cost and where they got them from. Pulled up like previous photos. Probably add some subtitles on there. Probably add some wacky images. You know, some memes in there to make it
Yeah,
fun.
you gotta do that Chinese editing on there.
Yeah. Put a whole bunch of sound effects.
See. Alright, we can talk about the new Pokemon and how fucking ridiculous it is.
Oh yeah, with the
I haven't played it, but just watching videos of it, I'm appalled from a design perspective and a fucking lack of imagination at this point. Like, I think they could have stopped the generation thing and just done a different version of Pokemon at this point. Or at least with a solid story. Personally, I think they could have done that. Like, they could have just gone back to the original 151. The 151 Pokemon that started with, and gone back to that region and just done like, hey, we're gonna do this shit and we're gonna add like a really good fucking story to it. And we're not gonna add new Pokemon, but we're also we are gonna add like, you know, good multiplayer.
Yeah.
Maybe new mechanics.
Fix the game functions.
Make it a bit more fun. And not the same game after 40 years.
Oh, yeah.
But Arceus is just... I know I fucking talked y'all's ear off about that fucking dolphin, but that's fucking ridiculous.
The dolphin with the heart on it.
Yes. Like, it starts off as a legitimate dolphin, and then evolves to a dolphin with a heart on it.
When do you think they'll stop? Like, this is it, we're out of ideas, no more.
I think they should stop now.
They should stop now.
Yes. Probably the best idea they can think of to stop now. Personally. At least that's what I think. Stop while you're ahead, stop while it's good. You know, Pokemon's still profitable. You can actually listen to the fans.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I hate about game companies. I'm gonna go off on my gamer tangent.
Alright, go ahead.
But considering how corporate they are, I hate that they don't listen to the fan bases at all. And they're just like, we're just gonna do what the game industry tells us to and just add a bunch of microtransactions that don't need to be added to and no one wants. Even though like gamers are saying, hey, I'll pay for this, but like, you gotta give me a good one.
Yeah.
And add this shit to it. Like, add this DLC and I will pay for it. And their thought process is like, nah. We'll just make skins and have you pay for that and we'll make money off of that. And I'm like, we don't want that.
How do you feel like games using like lottery systems? Like, you buy this packet, you could win this skin, you know? You feel like it's a bit dirty? You feel like they should stop that and just like sell the individual skins?
I think they had it.
Yeah.
I think they had it right in the beginning with Overwatch. Personally, like
The gambling aspect
in a way.
for skins.
In a way, yeah. Just because in the beginning it started off a bit harmless. Of course, there was some harm going into it to where like they made it so you had to buy the pack.
Yeah.
Not had to, but if you wanted more packs, you had to pay for it. Like, let's say you wanted 5 packs for that day. They're like, hey, you can play all these matches and get all these packs, or if you want to be lazy, you can pay me $10 and I will give you 5 packs. And then maybe you have a chance of getting something good. Now it's just become like, hey, you have to win this many games in a row. We'll make it hard as shit for you to get these fucking skins or packs. And if you want it easier, we'll pay you. Well, we won't pay you, but we'll make you pay this amount of money for this shit. And then it got worse and worse and worse. And then it evolved to like, we don't like packs anymore. We like to just buy it individually. And then it got even worse from there. The way I see it, at least.
Because I feel like I saw this like from a Russian Badger video where like he was buying skins and just like buying like packets. Like you have to buy like a set number of packets, the number they had. The one he wanted, like the coolest skin they have, he was like near the end, like the second to last packet.
Apex did that for a while.
Yeah. And that was bullshit because you had to buy like all those packets just to get that cool skin.
Like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of see it the same way as like Pokemon cards, I guess, or Magic cards, where you can buy the skin or I guess card individually if you want to save more money, or if you just like having fun to open packs, you can just buy the packs and try your luck there, which in a way I see is somewhat a bit more healthier than just to, you know,
Waste all your money buying packs that you know you're not going to win anything good from.
yeah. And not only that, the fact that like skins are kind of pointless nowadays. They don't really offer anything besides just looking cool.
Yeah, and that's what mods can do easily.
Yeah,
What do you guys feel like gambling on Twitch? Should that be banned or not?
I think it
Gambling
should.
on Twitch.
Yeah, like you see like a bunch of Twitch streamers just playing like casino games and earning like real money off them.
I think slots should be banned. Personally, just slots. But let's say like poker or blackjack or what's another good one?
Because here's the thing, gambling's
What?
fun.
21.
21.
That's blackjack.
Yeah. Texas Hold'em. I mean, any card game.
Any card game really.
Any game that needs a bit of skill. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of skill and doesn't depend on luck.
I think that is like fine, but I don't think slots are good. Anything that makes it so you have somewhat of a where it's like you have a slim chance of making money, but you're more likely gonna lose more money than gain anything from it. I think should be banned.
Because like for some of those streamers, from what I heard, they get sent a special account that allows them to win a lot more money than they should.
Oh, for stake?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it is.
And they're also given like the company's money as well to gamble with, so they're not losing anything.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
But to an extent to it, I don't really agree with it. Just because a lot of kids are gonna see that and be like, my family's poor and I want to make a lot of money, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend all my money.
Start gambling.
Yeah, to hopefully get my family out of it when it shouldn't be like that. At least that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
How long have you been going for?
An hour and 12
An
minutes.
hour and 12 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like 15 more minutes to go.
Till we reached an hour and 30.
Yeah. How long was the last one?
About almost 2 hours. And I chopped it down to an hour 40.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think we're doing better than last time, if I'm being honest.
And now it just feels like we're chilling and talking.
Well, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like we force ourselves to do shit. Let's see, what other topics we got, Jerry?
If we end up what if it ended up blowing up by the end of this year and people want us to do this full time?
End of this year?
If we get lucky. If we get so lucky.
That's asking a lot.
Yeah, I know. Like, we got lucky. Now we got like 100K dedicated people. And just
You're
like,
asking for so much.
I'm just throwing this out there. Like, what if? What would you guys do? Would you like quit your jobs, your good paying blue collar jobs that we're about to get,
No.
and do it full time?
If
I went to
it,
school, dog. I'm not doing that.
if we got like a shit ton of sponsors and it'd be like, yeah. If it was like we make like maybe 100K every month.
If I don't make more than I make at a job, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
If it's like 100K is a lot.
Cause like,
Let me change it to 10K. Let's say if we're making 10K a month, I'd be like, oh yeah, why the fuck do we need another?
a real job.
Yeah.
When we could do this for fun and get
But
paid.
then again, that makes me sound like a hypocrite
Yeah.
due to the fact, like I just said, if we don't have a backup plan.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Yeah. So more likely, I'd finish school first, get a job, and then like if we start popping off, then yeah, to a level I would fucking quit.
Because that would make it a lot easier for me to plan like trips in case we ever want to go somewhere. Because like hey, we're gonna plan a trip on this day. See if you get time off from your job and get vacation days. And yeah, say no. Well, then it looks like you're staying home while the rest of us are going on vacation.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really mind if that were the case, considering I like staying. home.
You don't want to travel the world.
I do, dude. But like same time, that requires work.
I mean, I'm gonna be the one. I mean, basically, I'm gonna be the one doing all the work and saying, "Hey, we're gonna be going this way. I got our tickets. I got our hotels. Just pack up. I'm gonna pick you up, and we're gonna go." Because I feel like I'm gonna do all the work, or like, probably hire an assistant to help me.
Personally, I think if we just make a shit ton of money, I think I'd consider about like quitting. That'd be a trip to tell my parents.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, mom, I'm kind of famous now. And they're like,
The
sure you
thing
are.
Mexican parents do.
Yeah. Like, sure you are, fool.
Dude, the first time I got ads on my YouTube channel, my dad was like, "That's cool, I guess. How much?" Yeah, he was like, "How much you getting paid?" I was like, "Well, it's a penny for each view, or like I get $1,000 for, or I get $1 for 1,000 views, basically. So like if 1,000 people watch it, I get $1." And he was like, "Ah." I was like, "I could get more people to watch. I like get like 2 to 10,000 views each video, and like after a month, it like adds up to a lot." He was like, I feel like you should still get a real job, yeah, and just not that supportive at all when it comes to YouTube. And I understand where he's coming from. Like he wants me to have safety and security, but
I get that, but at the same time, I think mainly I want to say Latino parents should have the supportive mindset of kids at least wanting to pursue their
dreams.
Way.
Yeah.
And of course, I know Latino parents don't want their kid to fail.
Yeah.
And of course, that's like the reason why they're like, get a real job. But at the same time, I'm like, at least be supportive of your own son.
Like this stuff is easy. I literally set up a camera in my bedroom and go to work.
Well, not just that, but at least let them make their own decision. Let them
try it out.
Let them fail, if anything, and if it doesn't work out, don't be that parent that's like, see, I told
Yeah.
you. Be like that parent that's like,
You should got a real job, like I said.
yeah. Be the parent that's like, I know you want to do this, but like, if it's not working out, just
Have a backup plan.
yeah.
Good job, bro.
And like they like completely like switch the flip. Like once you do make it and they see how much money you make, you're like, I knew it. I knew you.
I knew you'd make me proud one day.
You making this money, you got yourself a Tesla, you're traveling the world, and all you do is make videos from your room. That's my son right there. I'm proud of him.
My parents don't do that shit. They'd be like, you're gonna fail soon enough.
Yeah.
You'll see.
You're gonna fall, bro. I'm like, alright, that's cool. You still got that backup plan? I don't know.
If we do make that type of money, which I doubt we've ever will, I would buy a bunch of stupid shit. Particularly magic cards or a bunch of Warhammer shit.
I think I would buy an office.
An office?
Yeah.
Yeah, you moving up too much, dude.
Yeah.
Probably like a house or some shit.
Yeah, no, because like I always hear like these stories from YouTubers, like how they had like their
I'm
workspace
not
in their
gonna move
house.
into your fucking house, bro.
I'm not gonna say move into my house. I'm saying like I need to separate work from home, so that way like when I get there, it's like work and not like I can just chill in the bed for a bit and then get back to work. You know,
I guess so.
type of spiel. Again, into that mentality of like I'm at the job, I'm on the spot, I'm working, and I'm home. I can make myself a sandwich and just like chill for a bit, you know, when editing.
Like you need to discipline yourself, Jerry.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard Andrew Tate talk about discipline? You should know this by now. Mr. I love Andrew Tate over here. Good chug?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got the tropical punch. So
Yeah. I've tried all 4 flavors now.
oh.
No, this episode sounds like a proper
Podcast episode.
yeah, like the one we had first before it got corrupted apparently.
Yeah.
Before it disappeared on it.
Yeah, before it disappeared out of nowhere.
Our former editor texted me saying that he wants me to see if I could pick him up from his other job
Right now?
at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Like just earlier.
Yeah, he just
Can I
texted
pick him
me.
up?
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Alright,
Now that I
I'll pick him
know,
up.
now that he gave me a heads up, I could like hold off getting fucked up later on tonight.
I'm gonna get fucked up now that you're doing it.
You're saying that, but you're like drinking so many drinks right now.
No, I just had fours, bro. I just had 4 Trulies.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. How long has it been now, dearie?
1:20.
I
10
think-
minutes.
I think we can,
I want to talk about. Have you guys seen the Fluffy special?
yes.
No,
No.
I've not seen the new one yet.
I have. Daniel has. You mind if we talk about it or not?
Sure.
What are your thoughts, bro?
I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I'll say you can't be mad at him.
No, he
Every
always-
single one's been pretty good.
Yeah,
He just talked a lot about real shit this time.
Yeah.
Which I'm not upset about. I liked it.
Yeah.
I personally fucked with it. He definitely owned up to his own shit.
Yeah. Like I never thought like that would like he'd be that kind of guy to like, because like he didn't say he cheated, but he implied, right?
I didn't. Honestly, I probably ignored that part. I didn't know that.
Because like he's like from like when he was sitting in his car and said like, yeah, divorce is finalized. He turned on the country music, and like it like added like it was so detailed, like they knew everything you did, like and you were out there being a whore, and like baby shark doo doo doo. So I'm guessing he had sex with a younger woman, a young beautiful woman, and cheated on his wife.
Oh, you. That was,
That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm just assuming. That's my thought. That is, I do not know. All right, that's just an opinion. That's what I think
was,
happened.
Like, not what he said. He was just saying like sooner or later in your life you will hit the point where you're hitting someone and then all of a sudden you hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what he was implying. He probably was. I'm not sure.
Because I believe like a young girl came up to him and he got busy in the back of a car.
Them Volkswagen. The
I,
Lexus.
I might have to rewatch it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I respect him. I like him. I watched him a lot when I was in school.
I feel like he ended it pretty well. He was on the Logan Paul podcast. I haven't seen that yet. But what if like, do you think he should retire? Or at what age do you think he should retire?
It already feels like it, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be like
Slowing down?
slowing down anytime soon, if I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know. I feel like he's like reached his peak. Like this is his peak right now. He's like, this is the top of his career, I feel like.
If he chooses to like say fuck it and I'm just gonna retire and shit, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm fine with that. He's had his run.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for a long, long time.
He's happy.
He had his face on a blimp before, bro. He's good.
If anything, he like also makes money off of like casting. I was about to say casting couch.
He could do that now. He's single.
He makes money off of like casting calls and shit.
Yeah.
And like cameos on movies and shit. So like,
Homeboy was in Magic Mike and in Disney. Fucking.
I don't really blame him.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on his son? Because like I know with
I don't know how he is now. I remember the old show when he was like
a little
Little
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Bro, like I was for some reason I thought he was still a fucking teenager.
Yeah, like he's like 1 year older than me, bro.
Like whenever I think this was like the Hawaiian special when
Yeah.
we talked about it. I was like, he's in high school. I'm barely in middle school, bro. I thought he was still a fucking baby.
Yeah. But no, yeah, like hearing his son talk, like saying, "Can you not like make jokes about me on your show?" And like with other comedians and their kids, they're like, "No, yeah, Dad, make jokes." Like, and like some actually rely on it. Like, "Hey, Dad, my Instagram following has gone down. Have you not told any jokes about me?" I was like, "No, yeah, I haven't." And he's like, "Bet, let me do some stupid shit for you."
I think the difference between that though is because Gabriel Iglesias like kind of humbled his own son in realizing, damn, being famous kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because everyone makes fun of me now.
It's Sunday, kid. It's Sunday, kid. Hey, you got your deodorant, Sunday, kid.
Like, I think that's the difference between them two.
Mm-hmm.
Between like other parents like that.
Not to mention the son might not be able to clap back because he's not as witty as his father.
Yeah, but like,
Not a step kid, dude.
Yeah.
But considering that, like, he kind of humbled his own son to make him also realize, like, maybe being famous isn't too fun.
Yeah.
It's-
Like, with all, like, the stories he did tell about him, like,
they were not like.
he did not like it that his dad was famous because, like, they took attention away from him.
No, like he made jokes that weren't, what's the word?
That put his son in the best light?
Yeah, they were always ones that like made fun of him.
Yeah.
And that hurt. But that was the funny part because it was like it's funny as shit.
Because it hurt. We've all been there. Our parents embarrassed us at a certain point in our lives.
Like it's relatable in an odd way.
Yeah. I remember my mom and dad telling stories about the times I did some stupid shit as a kid during holidays and talking to my aunts and uncles.
Oh my god, that's me.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, for sure.
Like us kids, like to an extent, we're just like, well, nowadays we kind of just accept it. We're just like, yeah, I did that stupid shit. But sometimes some kids get it so bad that it's like, they're like, I want to hear this shit again.
Yeah.
Which I get. Not everyone wants to fucking hear their ass.
Embarrassing stories, but that's been heard by a bunch of random strangers.
Yeah. And getting it repeated by random strangers. Which I get. But, yeah. I still respect Fluffy. If he's learned from his mistakes, I personally don't really care. He's old enough to make his own decisions. As long as it wasn't like, you know, a 12-year-old, I'm like, okay with it. If it was like someone like their 20s or 30s, I'm like, okay. Cheating's still bad, but but as long as it wasn't pedophilic, I'm okay.
As long as it was legal.
Yeah.
Like, man, found a hot girl, couldn't contain himself, never got any girls when he was younger that hot. You know, so he just like saw it and just like, hell yeah. I'm gonna catch up for all the fucks I missed in high school.
I still remember that clip of his special where he like shit on the fat bitches that wanted him in high school.
Oh yeah.
Like we were like saying like, oh my god, you're famous, and you're like, you're fat.
What the fuck?
Like, we got another famous person. Like, I remember those two girls out there I asked out for prom, and they said no! That was such a good story. Oh, yeah, and the part where, like, there is a video of him out there, butt-ass naked.
Oh, yeah.
That someone has. Just like that could end his career right now.
I mean, he even said that, like,
He instigated.
yeah, he was like, do it. Do it, bitch. I already told everyone. What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly. What if that video did go out and we found it? Like, what if it just got released today on the internet? The homeboy posted it.
I don't think I would want to see Fluffy naked, bro. That's not a
Yeah, it wouldn't be
pretty...
my first thing I'd open up.
that's not a pretty image to see, bro. Like,
I would look at it. I would
why?
watch it.
Why?
Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Yeah. See what he's packing.
Nah, I'm good.
You respect him that much, or
I just...
you don't? Or is that something you don't
I
want to
just
see?
don't want to see his fat ass with his fucking dick and ass out, bro. Usually I don't try shitting on fat people, but come on. Come on, Jerry.
Yeah.
Be a little fat barbecue, but fat people aren't very pretty.
Not the most visually appealing thing.
Yeah. What time is it, Jerry?
It is 3:41. We have been recording for an hour and 29 minutes.
Oh, 29. How long is it till it's hour 30? 5 fucking seconds? 10 seconds?
15 seconds.
Oh,
Shit.
You guys want to wait the 15 seconds in silence?
Or you can make the outro right now.
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you have any questions, just just write in the comments. Just write anything in the comments. Give us a like and all that stuff.
And those 5 strangers, I hope y'all are listening.
Thank you for watching, bruh. You a real one. You a top G in my eyes, bruh. All right. Well, later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.